Oh, he needs that one in that car. Different car. All right, we'll find transponders in a second. Heh. Yeah. We'll see about that. Marshals, are we good? Figuring it out? All right. Race number 5, Mod Buggy A main event. Going on the tunnel. All right, here we go. Let's get a good start out of you guys. So far, so good. I don't. That's one of the ones I'm missing. All right, nice, relatively clean start out of everybody. Hartson, Newman, Hodap, and Root, followed by Barnett, Colby, Trevor, Matt, Kuda, and Mark, our top 10 in this one. First laps by an 18.7, a 19.0, a 19.0, an 18.9. Out of our top 4, everyone else looking to do 20-second laps. Hartson, though, checking out right now down the straightaway. Battle between Root and Hodap as Root in the TLR car takes over the 2's position. Frank Root doing a 20.1 there, so a little bit slower, but had to make some passes in that lap. Hartson coming onto the straightaway. You can cut that inside of that tabletop if you really have to. And that seems to be the fast line, up and over the spine, coming over the first double, dropping down, heading back up and over the triple, up the speed bumps, over the top of the hill, back down into the canyon, over the center double jump, dropping down into the pit, hanging back out over onto the straightaway and down the straightaway. $130 down, $330 left to go, drivers. Steven Hartson, 18.3, going to be the fastest lap of the race for the Associated car on the J Concept tires. Root running the Losi car on the Losi tires, and Newman running Associated car on the Proline tires through the center. Coming up and over the triple for Newman. Looks like Newman having a battle here with Colby Poe. Colby stepping his game up here in the main event. 2 minutes down and 3 to go. No real close battles right now between the leaders. Looks like closest battle is going to be between the 3 and the 4 spots of Josh Newman and Colby Poe, about a second apart as they drop back down towards the center double. Coming down and back up onto the straightaway. Newman in the yellow and blue Associated, followed by Poe in the white, red, and yellow TLR. Hartson out front. Root, though, last time around making up over half a second on Steven. They're stuck in traffic, though. 2 cars separating the leaders. Hartson trying to work his way around Kuda. Gets around, gets up on a pipe, though. It's going to cost him a little bit of time. Oh, man, Frank Root holding on to this one. Threading the needle left and right. Coming up on Hodap. Greg going to give him a little room there. Now it is Frank Root and Steven Hartson battling it out. They had a pretty epic battle last week, and Root was the victor. Right now it's Hartson looking to go fast. Frank right on the back door. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Associated versus Losi, that classic battle out front. Coming down between 2 of our fastest local drivers here, Hartson and Frank Root. Down into the sweeper, up over and by the start finish line over the hill. 18.5 to an 18.4, so Frank another 10th quicker on that lap. Newman by the line, 18.7. Poe an 18.9. Schreffler runs 5. Barnett, Hodap, Kuda, Adamo, and Miller, your running order. Minute 30 left on the clock for Hartson. And Root falling back a little bit. Hodap getting back around him. So Greg getting his lap back here. 1 minute 20 left to go. Looks like Hodap going to let Root go again. Got about a minute 15 left here for Frank Root to try and pull out all the stops. That time dead even, 18.4 to an 18.4. Center double for Hartson. Center double for Root. Root dropping down, Hartson on the straightaway, Root on the straightaway. This time for Steven, an 18.7. This time for Frank, an 18.3. So Frank is reeling him in, but, ooh, saving that one. Caution on the straightaway. Well, no one's there, so we're good. Straightaway's clear. 45 to go. It's going to be real tough right now for Root to make up enough time to catch Hartson. 35 seconds left to go. 18.3s are going to be as fast as we've seen in this one. Just a few bobbles out of Frank is all it took to put that 2-second gap between our leaders. Hartson getting through 4 cars of lap traffic there with 15 to go. Frank is going to be stuck behind all of them, battling it out. Barnett and Schreffler, a close battle. Schreffler into the pipe. Barnett going to run away. Root just having trouble with that first double jump, it looks like. This should be it for time. I don't think anyone going to get by for the extra lap as far as the leaders go. No, they won't. That is time. Hartson done. Taking the win, 17 laps, a 5:02. Frank Root going to finish in the 2 spot, 4 back. Then it's going to be Newman and Colby Poe, followed by Barnett, our top 5. Schreffler in the 6. Hodapp making up into the 7 spot after that interesting turn marshal there. Kuda done 8, Adamo done 9, and Miller done in the 10. Turn them off, drivers. Come back out and turn marshal, please. Race number 6, you are up. Race 6 is up. All right, drivers, let's go line them up. Race number 6, Pro 4 main event. Yeah. It's going to be Gage on the 1, Sean C. on the number 2, Jesse on the number 3, Brandon on the 4, Greg on the 5, Brian on the 6, Pat on the 7, Eddie on the 8, and Pat Murphy on the number 9. Seems to be quite the contingent of turn marshals along the driver's stand. All right, guys. Race number 6, Pro 4 main event. Going on the buzzer. All right, this is the grudge match here, and Cochran to the inside early. Not going to find the line, though. Those are some of the more aggressive moves I've seen out of Sean ever, I think. Yeah. Sean not usually an aggressive kind of guy. Yeah, beat it! Oh. Dang it. All right, so Herrera out front, running the Hungnor car. He goes